Hello everybody, welcome back to Adoptions Week. Today we're looking at the Eurostars herd to start off with. Today I'm with Sam. She's going to tell us a bit about the donkeys in here. So, who is this?
Hi everyone, this is Bear, who's just decided to walk away, and Tim, and they are part of our Eurostars herd, as Lucy has just said. Our Eurostars herd is comprised of 14 donkeys, 4 of which originally came from Ireland, and the rest have all come from France. So here we've got lovely Jiva, beautiful long-haired coat donkey. She's still fairly nervous of the herd, but she's come on in leaps and bounds since being here with us. She is the mother to Coco, who's also in this herd, and she's very sweet and getting more inquisitive.
We'll speak of Coco. This is her, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is Coco, just in the middle now, showing on her lovely adult coat. She's just over 2 years old now. Hopefully she'll finish growing at some point. She's not going to be the biggest of the herd, but she'll certainly be a fair old size. Next to them we've got the 2 sisters, Hope and Charity. They came from a separate rescue to where Coco and Jiva came from in France. They're very closely bonded and are the only 2 donkeys in this herd that we named during that time. I'm just getting mugged at the minute. That's fine. Coco, that's not helpful.
There's Tim again there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we've got lovely Tim. He's a handsome boy. He came also with Womble, Bear and Larry.
Hello,
Coming
Tim.
up we've got Jumpy and Jenny. These are 2 of our larger girls who came from France. They came originally, there was 10 of them, including Jiva and Coco. And as you can see, Jumpy makes it very easy to be friends with her. She just involves herself in everyone's personal space. She gives really good cuddles. She's not frightened of much. She is called Jumpy for a reason, and if the herd is out, she would also like to be out. Otherwise she will jump.
Yeah, we've witnessed her jump over a stable door before, haven't we?
Yes, we have. So she's very characterful, really sweet girl.
Hello, gorgeous. Right.
Big fan of ear rubs. Who else have we got?
We got her.
There we go.
Let's see.
Oh, next to little Coco Bean.
So
Just
done
behind
you
Coco
3.
we've got little Lola. Now Lola's only about 10 months old, and she came from a different herd from France. So she's only been here with us since November time last year. So she's a very, very small baby, but she's getting on really well with this herd. She weaned with Coco, so they're really good friends. They're now trying to help with the poo picking, because donkeys are very helpful. Very, very helpful. Her mum, Lola's mum, is part of our friends and family herd, and she is Galantine, who is very timid. So we're still working with her to get her more confident around people.
Beautiful.
But Lola has made leaps and bounds and is very brave now, thanks to being with Coco.
So we've got this little grey at the back here, don't we?
Oh, that's little Womble. He's a very sweet man. Hey,
Hi,
little
Womble.
man, you coming over? No, he wants
Nope.
to get in with Simon and help. Look at all these crimes being committed over here.
So I think we've got one last French one left.
We have
haven't
Josephine, who is
can
doing her
find
best. She's at the back. Josephine is
Keeps us there.
probably the most aloof of the herd. She doesn't mind people, but very much on her terms.
See there.
And you have to make it worth her while. She's gorgeous. She is the biggest girl in this herd, and with the biggest ears, and I want to say slightly fluffier ears than Jiva, but she's doing really well. There she is, walking away from us because she knows we don't have any snacks, so she's just going to watch from afar. Who's pushing me? Bear. Still being unhelpful.
Yes,
But she's got a lovely forelock at the front there. Beautiful soulful
girl.
eyes. Generally a sweet girl. Hi Jeeves again.
Okay, so I think we've got 2 of the other ones in the barn, haven't we?
Yeah, so
we'll
we've got
pop in
Junon
there.
and Javette in the barn, because
Right.
Javette's got an abscess in her hoof at the moment. So it's just easier to treat it while she's in there.
We'll go and show you those 2 in the barn in just a second. Now here we are in the barn with the last two from the Eurostars herd. So which ones are these ones?
So here we have Junon. She is the grandma of the Eurostars herd, figuratively and almost literally, we're nearly sure of. Junon is estimated to be 25 years and possibly even 30 and above, and she has one of the sweetest personalities going. She does have her ailments being an old lady, so she does suffer with laminitis, and it was extremely chronic when she first came to us and she was in a lot of pain. But she's had a lot of treatment now and she is living her best life. Currently she's keeping Javette company, who is on our over there, a beautiful big girl. Javette has an abscess at the moment. Don't know if you can just see her poultice just on the
a little bit of orange down
little
there.
bit of orange. So Javette's
straw.
having treatment for that at the moment, a hot poultice, to draw out all the nastiness and infection. She's doing very well on it. And Junon doesn't mind being inside because she gets a little bit of extra attention as well.
A very gorgeous tall lady, aren't you, Javette?
She is huge, she's a big girl. So our Eurostar big girls are a breed of donkey that were specifically bred to be large, so that once they were crossed with horses they had much bigger riding mules, which were very popular during the medieval periods and, you know, back when before the Industrial Revolution and cars and all the fancy transport. So they're very big girls but very loving.
Yeah, very sweet.
Very sweet.
So that finishes off our Eurostars herd. So we're going to pop to one more herd today. We'll catch up with you when we're back with those. Okay, so actually we forgot one in our Eurostars herd because he was hiding. So here he is.
So this is Larry. We forgot him because Larry's very close with one of the girls, Josephine, who happens to be the largest one there and quite often tucks behind her. He's not always one for coming up and interacting with you for any fuss or attention unless you've got any snacks. Even then it's kind of hit or miss. He is lovely. You can head collar him. He's been partaking in our grooming activities this afternoon, as you can see. But overall, Larry likes to do what Larry does best, which is normally dart around the field with one ball attached to a Wellington boot.
He's a lovely boy. Sorry we forgot you, Larry.
We are very sorry. We have given him very good compensation for that fact.
There he is. So that actually finishes off our Eurostars herd. Go to some more now. Okay, so here we are in our nursery group. So what can we learn about these ones?
Well, these are all our young boys who are very interested in getting involved in everyone's personal business, as you can see. The original two boys in this herd were Kitschy, this big giant on the left of me here, who is son to our big French girl Jenny. So you can see he's the same age as Coco in our Eurostars herd, and obviously twice the size, so he's still got a fair bit of growing to do.
It's very large.
He's a huge boy. He looks very much like his mum. He's very cute, very big sweetheart, gentle giant, doesn't really fret about anything. Behind him we've got little Hovis, who's he's not the newest introduction. Oh, is he
the newest of the babies?
Yes, he is the newest of the babies, and he is potentially the son of one of our Jacks, Colin Jr. And Colin Jr. also has another protege in our little handsome man here, Phantom. Phantom is similar age to Kitschy, but as you can see, much smaller donkey when we're not getting run over. Very friendly boys. They love cuddles and attention. Hovis is just a little bit younger than Lola, so he's about 8 months now. And then you've got somewhere in between, Lucky is the son of Prune from our friends and family herd, so he came in with Lola, and they are both the same age, both very confident donkey foals. Wow. Settling in very nicely into herd life.
Very cute white boy.
Very good boy. Having a little scritchy scratch. Oh. So hopefully when these boys are all castrated, we are just waiting for Hovis to become a big boy. They will hopefully join the rest of the guys in the Eurostar herd, which will be very nice because they will all know Lola and Kitchi will know the rest of the herd, so we'll already have some previous friendships. Donkeys rarely forget a face or a friend, so it should be a really smooth introduction, we're hoping.
Oh, that'll be nice.
It will be.
Sure, we'll update you all when that happens. Right, that's it for this day of Adoption Week, so join us again tomorrow for some more donkeys.